Big news has now arrived on Gunners. You want to know all the details, so follow me until the end of the video. But first, if you are in love with Arsenal, show your love and subscribe to THE channel now and turn on notifications. Here we post daily news and behind the scenes of the biggest club in THE Premier League, Arsenal. Thank you.
Arsenal given green light for Victor Gyokeres transfer, for deals could be finalized this week. The summer transfer window is finally here, and for Arsenal, it couldn't come soon enough. After weeks of speculation, the Gunners now have the all-clear to make their move for Victor Gyokeres, with as many as 4 signings potentially wrapped up in the coming days. This is the moment Arsenal fans have been waiting for. No more waiting around, no more navigating pre-deadline loopholes. The window officially opens on Monday, and the serious business can begin. These next 2.5 months will be pivotal in shaping the upcoming season. While most players are heading off on holiday, this is crunch time for Berta and manager Mikel Arteta know exactly how big this summer needs to be. Key decisions are looming, especially in attack. While Martin Zubamendi's signing might wait until July for accounting purposes, attention is now turning to the striker position. Landing a top target like Gyokeres or Benjamin Sesko was always going to be a tough ask during the early June window, but with more time and room to negotiate, real progress is now expected. Arsenal's first pre-season match in Singapore is just over a month away, and Arteta is keen to have the bulk of his squad in place by then. Pre-season training kicks off at London Coney in early July, and having new faces in early could make all the difference. Ever since the Champions League final whistle blew in Paris, Arsenal fans have been eagerly awaiting summer reinforcements. The general consensus? This squad needs upgrades, particularly up front. Missed chances in key matches without a true number 9 have kept the spotlight firmly on finding a reliable striker. That priority hasn't changed. Talk has intensified in recent weeks about strengthening the midfield and the wings as well. With Arsenal knocked out of the Champions League and nothing left to play for domestically, the focus has shifted fully to the transfer market. Contract talks with Thomas Partey remain quiet, but discussions around strikers are heating up. The battle appears to be between Gyokeres and Sesko, although names like Ollie Watkins and, more ambitiously, Alexander Isak, remain on the radar. These are high-stakes transfers, expensive, competitive, and requiring the perfect tactical fit. If Arsenal can make major progress on either of their main striker targets, they'll be ready to register the deal with FIFA as early as Monday. Technically, they have until September 1st to get everything done, but they know better than anyone that time is a critical asset. With each passing day, the need to finalize a decision between Gyokeres and Sesko grows more pressing. Supporters are growing increasingly restless, hungry for real movement. That hunger might soon be satisfied. Zubamendi looks set to arrive, while backup goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga could join from Chelsea in a £5 million deal. That would tick 2 key boxes for Arsenal. The next step, locking in a striker and a winger. But, as with the No. 9 situation, finding the right wide player is no easy task. The club is weighing up options based on cost, availability, and playing assessment. Andrea Berta has spent his first months at Arsenal preparing for exactly this moment. He joined late last season, just in time to influence the summer window. His job is clear: give Arteta the tools to take Arsenal from contenders to champions. That's a tall order, but it's the very reason he was brought in after leaving Atletico Madrid. So far, Berta hasn't made any major public moves. But now, as the window officially opens, he has the perfect opportunity to set the tone. Zubamendi and Kepa are nearly through the door. Partey's future is under discussion. Talks for Sesko and Gyokeres are ongoing. There's a short list of top-class wingers. Now it's time for Arsenal to make it count. The market is open, and the clock is ticking. Arsenal's summer surge. Gyokeres chooses Gunners amidst transfer frenzy. As the summer transfer window swings into full gear, Arsenal's pursuit of Victor Gyokeres has taken a decisive turn. The Swedish striker, fresh off a stellar season at Sporting CP with 43 goals in 43 appearances, has reportedly chosen Arsenal over Manchester United, citing the club's Champions League status as a key factor in his decision. Footballtransfers.com. This development is a significant boost for Mikel Arteta's squad, which has been in search of a prolific striker to complement Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz. Gyokeres' physicality, technical prowess, and clinical finishing make him a compelling addition to the Gunners' attacking lineup. DailyCannon.com. Sporting CP, facing financial pressures, has agreed to let Gyokeres depart for a fee below his €100 million release clause, with reports suggesting a deal could be completed for approximately €65 million. Arsenal sporting director, Andrea Berta, has been instrumental in advancing negotiations, aiming to finalize the transfer swiftly. Footballtransfers.com. Meanwhile, Arsenal's transfer activity doesn't end with Gyokeres. The club is reportedly close to finalizing a deal for Chelsea goalkeeper Kepa Arrizabalaga, providing much-needed depth between the posts. Additionally, the Gunners are monitoring winger Nico Williams, with discussions ongoing regarding his £48.1 million release clause. The Times, UK. With the season's first pre-season friendly against AS Monaco in Singapore just over a month away, Arteta is eager to integrate new signings into the squad. Securing Gyokeres, Kepa, and potentially Williams would significantly bolster Arsenal's prospects for the upcoming campaign. As the transfer window progresses, Arsenal fans can anticipate further developments as the club looks to strengthen its squad and mount a serious challenge for the Premier League title. Latest on Nico Williams to Arsenal, Lamine Yamal's hint, Barcelona's position, and £53 million decision. Nico Williams continues to be a hot topic in the transfer market, with Arsenal maintaining strong interest in the dynamic athletic club winger ahead of the summer window. As the Gunners prepare to strengthen their squad for the upcoming season, Williams has emerged as a key target. The 22-year-old has impressed with standout performances for both Athletic Club and the Spanish national team. His contributions in La Liga last season were instrumental in helping his boyhood club secure Champions League qualification. Sources at Football London have confirmed that Arsenal's interest in Williams dates back even before his breakout at last summer's Euros. However, the North London club is not alone in the race. Barcelona and Bayern Munich have also entered the picture in recent weeks, adding extra heat to the competition. Williams has a release clause of £53 million written into his current contract, an amount that several clubs are reportedly ready to trigger. Barcelona's move, and a subtle hint from Yamal. According to Sport in Spain, Williams has privately expressed a desire to join Barcelona, sharing his thoughts with Spanish teammates like Lamine Yamal, Pedri, Fermin, and Pau Cubarsí. While he hasn't gone public, the message behind the scenes is clear: Barcelona is his preferred destination. This comes after reports that one of Williams' representatives met with Barca's sporting director, Deco. However, it's also being reported that Barcelona may be prioritizing Liverpool's Luis Diaz, which could leave the door open for Arsenal. In a subtle twist, Lamine Yamal recently fueled speculation by posting an Instagram story celebrating with Williams during a recent international match, prompting fans to read between the lines. Arsenal ready to trigger £53 million clause. Meanwhile, back in North London, Arsenal are reportedly prepared to activate Williams' £53 million release clause to get the deal done this summer. The club is said to have already presented the winger with a lucrative contract offer. But there's a catch: Bayern Munich are also willing to meet the clause and compete for his signature. Despite this, reports suggest that Williams would prefer to stay in Spain if he does leave Athletic Club, giving Barcelona a potential edge. Arsenal's Plan B, Rafael Leão. In case the Williams deal falls through, Arsenal aren't leaving things to chance. According to Bild journalist Christian Falk, Milan star Rafael Leão has been identified as the club's Plan B. Leão is expected to attract plenty of interest this summer, especially after Milan missed out on European competition for next season. The Portuguese forward tallied 8 goals and 10 assists in 34 Serie A appearances during the 2024-25 campaign and remains a top-tier alternative. A jornada de Nico Williams, entre Sanjos, decisos e destinos. A medida que o mercado de transferências se intensifica, o futuro de Nico Williams se torna cada vez mais incerto. O jovem talento do Athletic Club, que brilhou na Eurocopa 2024, está no centro de uma disputa entre gigantes europeus. Enquanto o Arsenal demonstra interesse, o Barcelona parece ter vantagem, especialmente após reveláculos de bastidores. Somos fanáticos. Fans. Barcelona, retorno ao interesse. Após aparente afastamento, o Barcelona retomou o interesse em Williams. Fontes indicam que o agente do jogador se reuniu com Deco, diretor esportivo do clube catalão, para discutir uma possível transferência. Além disso, jogadores como Lamine Yamal expressaram publicamente o desejo de contar com Williams no time. Arsenal, preparando uma proposta agressiva. Por outro lado, O Arsenal neo está desistindo facilmente. O clube londrino está disposto a acionar a cláusula de rescisão de £53 milhões de Williams e já apresenta uma proposta salarial atrativa. No entanto, o jogador parece inclinado a permanecer na Espanha, o que pode dificultar a negociação. Bayern de Munique, uma alternativa séria. O Bayern de Munique também entrou na disputa, mostrando interesse em Williams. Com a saída de Leroy Sane para o Galatasaray, o clube alemão busca reforçar seu elenco com jovens talentos. No entanto, a preferência de Williams por permanecer na Espanha pode influenciar sua decisão final. BavarianFootballWorks.com. Lamine Yamal, o Apollo de Amizade. A Amizade entre Williams e Yamal, ambos filhos de imigrantes que se tornaram estrelas de Seleção Espanhola, e notável. Durante a Eurocopa, Yamal atua como mentor de Williams, e os dois compartilham uma química especial em campo. Essa conexão pessoal pode ser fator decisivo na escala de Williams pelo Barcelona. O futuro de Williams, decisões cruciais. Com tantas opções sobre a mesa, Williams enfrenta uma decisão crucial. Sua escala não afetará apenas sua carreira, mas também o futuro de clubes como Arsenal, Barcelona e Bayern de Munique. Enquanto isso, os faz aguardam ansiosos por uma definição que pode moldar o cenário do futebol europeu nos próximos anos. Arsenal faces key striker dilemma: Victor Gyokeres or Benjamin Sesko. With the summer transfer window fast approaching, Arsenal is zeroing in on one clear priority: signing a top-tier striker. According to Football.London, it's the main focus at the club, even with other areas like midfield also being addressed, where talks with Martin Zubimendi are already at an advanced stage. At first glance, the decision might have seemed straightforward. Benjamin Sesko was heavily linked with Arsenal last summer before deciding to stay at RB Leipzig for another season. Many expected the Gunners to renew their interest in the Slovenian this year. However, the arrival of Andrea Berta as the club's new sporting director has reshaped the strategy. Head coach Mikel Arteta has acknowledged that Berta's influence will refine and perhaps even redirect the club's transfer plans, including the crucial striker role. Enter Victor Gyokeres. The Swedish striker has been in sensational form for Sporting CP, netting an astonishing 95 goals in 100 appearances across all competitions over the last 2 seasons. His numbers are hard to ignore, and they've quickly made him one of the most prolific centre-forwards in world football. But here's where the fan base finds itself split. While some supporters are drawn to Gyokeres' incredible stats and more proven record, others prefer the younger and more developmental profile of Benjamin Sesko. After 2 seasons in the Bundesliga, Sesko has scored 39 goals in 86 matches, a less flashy record, sure, but not without its context. Gyokeres plays in the Portuguese league, which, with all due respect, is less competitive than the Bundesliga. He's also leading the line for Sporting, a dominant force en route to back-to-back domestic titles. Sesko, on the other hand, plays for Leipzig, a team currently sitting mid-table in terms of chance creation, making his contributions arguably more impressive. And then there's the penalty factor. Of Sesko's 39 goals, just 4 have come from the spot. Gyokeres, meanwhile, has scored 21 penalties among his 78 league and European goals. While it's fair to say he likely earned some of those penalties himself, the difference in open play production suddenly feels less dramatic. Age is another key factor. Gyokeres turns 27 in June. Sesko? He'll only be 22 later this month. A 5-year age gap matters, especially if Gyokeres takes time to adapt or doesn't hit the ground running. Sesko offers far more long-term upside, not just in potential but also in future resale value. Gyokeres might be more of a now player, but with that comes risk, just like Sesko, albeit in a different form. In truth, neither option is risk-free. But that's where you come in. Who would you choose if you were making the call at Arsenal this summer? Cast your vote in the poll below, and if neither player is your ideal signing, let us know who you'd prefer in the comments. We want to hear your take. Arsenal striker dilemma: Victor Gyokeres versus Benjamin Eko, the final verdict. As the summer transfer window approaches, Arsenal's pursuit of a new striker has become a focal point. After a season marked by missed opportunities and injuries, the club is eager to bolster its attacking options. While Benjamin Eko was once a prime target, recent developments suggest that Victor Gyokeres is now at the forefront of Arsenal's plans. Victor Gyokeres, a proven goal scorer. Victor Gyokeres has been in scintillating form for Sporting CP, netting 95 goals in 99 appearances since his move from Coventry City in 2023. This season alone, he has scored 52 goals and provided 15 assists, including 7 hat-tricks, making him a strong contender for the European Golden Boot. Arsenal's new sporting director, Andrea Berta, is reportedly a long-time admirer of Gyokeres, and the club is prepared to meet his £85 million release clause. The Swedish international is said to be interested in a move to North London, with Arsenal offering a salary of £8.5 million annually. Benjamin Iko, the young prodigy. Benjamin Iko, the 21-year-old Slovenian striker at RB Leipzig, has also attracted interest from Premier League clubs, including Arsenal. Despite a strong season, scoring 16 goals and providing 5 assists in 32 appearances, Iko has recently signed a new contract with Leipzig, extending his stay until 2029. This decision has complicated Arsenal's pursuit, as Leipzig's €70 million release clause remains a significant hurdle. The verdict: Gyokeres over Iko. While Iko's potential is undeniable, Gyokeres' proven track record and immediate impact make him the more pragmatic choice for Arsenal. His experience in top-flight football and consistent goal-scoring ability align with the club's current needs. With Premier League rivals conceding defeat in the race for Gyokeres, Arsenal appears poised to secure his signature. Your opinion matters. Arsenal fans, the decision is in your hands. Who would you prefer leading the line next season? Cast your vote in our poll below and share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice can influence the future of the club.